In 0BBY, the very end of the reign of the Empire era, Thrawn and Ezra were sent into hyperspace by a group of space whales. AHSOKA premieres this week, and I wondered, could Thrawn have planned his defeat? Thrawn, an alien species only heard of in rumors among the people of the Empire, a legendary species even to those from Outer Rim planets. A devoted soldier of Palpatine's, but also a hidden desire to always do what's best for his people. When faced with conflict, where he can only help one or the other, Thrawn always manages to find a way to help the Empire and his people. When called on these actions, Thrawn will ask, why can't it be both? Ezra, a Jedi Padawan born just 2 days before Luke and Leia Skywalker, on his homeworld of Lothal. A loyal follower of his Jedi Master and a soldier for the growing rebel army in the fight against the Empire. Ezra is constantly torn between doing what's right for the greater good of the rebellion or helping his people on Lothal, a planet now being targeted as the base of operations for the expansion of the Empire into the Outer Rim. Both launched into hyperspace, trying to fulfill their missions and do what's best for their people. Could both have won? Could the Rebel Alliance, the people of Lothal, the Empire, and the Chiss Ascendancy have won that day? Thrawn was critical in the choice to use Lothal as the point of expansion among the Outer Rim planets for the Empire. There are few things more dangerous than an enemy on his carefully chosen ground. Lothal is the preferred location for the final battle between Ezra and Thrawn by both parties. Thrawn's people, the Chiss, don't have force-sensitive beings like Jedi or Sith. Instead, they have female children born with the ability of precognition. They are used to navigate through hyperspace. When the children are in contact with another force being, they are able to enhance their own abilities and the abilities of other force users. Thrawn is ordered to get Ezra aboard his Star Destroyer so the Empire could attempt to alter Ezra's future. Thrawn was again in a position to benefit the Empire by removing Ezra, one of the last Jedi threatening Palpatine, and help his own people by obtaining the Jedi to not only navigate the Chiss ships but enhance Ezra's abilities of second sight, his ability to see into the future, much like the Emperor himself. Similarly, Ezra was in a position to remove one of the Empire's greatest weapons, Thrawn, to help the rebellion grow in secret and to help his people by stopping the takeover of Lothal. Before the battle, Thrawn's loyalties are in question. So much so that the Emperor expressed the need to have a long talk when he returns from dealing with the rebels on Lothal. Palpatine even remarks to himself that if Thrawn were to be an enemy of the Empire, it could mean the end of his reign. Before the final battle of Lothal, Thrawn is informed that if he did not return to the Ascendancy now, there would be no Ascendancy to return to, and that his overplanning would eventually cause him to fail. His last failure was due to the involvement of Bendu, something he was not prepared for but would no doubt plan for potential Force species involvement later. Bendu even tells Thrawn that his next defeat will come as many arms surrounding him in a cold embrace. But with just that information, it would seem Thrawn could overcome his second defeat if he were to redefine what it meant to win. A sentiment Kanan has stressed to Ezra while he was alive. When entering a battle that was known to be a trap, Thrawn's subordinates would say he would have walked into the trap, but would have made sure he had backup available. It's clear that Ezra planned all of the events and is not only saving Lothal and giving the rebellion a chance, but he knew he was doing something even greater. Much as Ezra was able to make the plan, so was Thrawn. Having studied every battle the Ghost Crew was involved in, knowing Ezra would do anything to save his people, knowing Ezra utilized the second sight ability, Thrawn set the stage for Ezra to execute their escape and save their people while also accomplishing their missions. We're led to believe this was Ezra's big trap, but why can't it also be Thrawn's? Why can't it be both?